tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey, Buzzers, welcome
Adam's
to the...
here. I'm like,
Hey, you know what? Let me intro the show. Buzzers, welcome back to Buzz TV's Hit the Floor After Show, and my mystery surprise totally just got blown by my co-host. Anyway, I'm Alikona Bradford. You can follow me at BoysAndBeauty01. Make sure you join our conversation tonight. If you have questions for our guest, you can hashtag ABTV Hit the Floor, and let's get to know some of our hosts.
Hi, I'm that chick LC on Twitter and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's your girl Janeisha. Of course, you guys can follow me on all social media at Janeisha_Miss VI.
hey girls, it's Cameron Petty. You can find me on Instagram at Cameron Petty.
All right, so we have a special guest here with us. It's Adam Senn.
Adam. Ladies and gentlemen, bring in the fire hoses for sure. It's hot in here.
Thank you so much for coming in tonight.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's get into the show, and then after that, of course, we'll talk to you a little bit about just you
Perfect.
in general.
Sounds great.
So first things first, I want to talk about German because he was an absolute creep this episode.
Total creep.
Super creepy.
Yeah.
How about that lighting on his face, right?
Right?
Real
Why? Every
mysterious.
single time. Dude, it's like the whole mood this season for him has changed 110. It's
great.
so funny. Totally dark. I don't know. Slightly find it humorous, though, because there are moments where it's just on him and he's just doing this. And, like, we already know he's bad guys. Like, what's with
I
that?
see some regret though. I'm starting to see some regret and scary and starting to have second thoughts about why he did it and that's why he may want to go to Boston. I mean, we can get to that, but I'm starting to see that.
No, I think going to Boston is, okay, it's a little bit further away. I'll be less suspect. So, yeah, sure, let's
There you
go.
go. And I can
Right.
keep an eye on Asha because he's total creep now when it comes to Asha. I'm
Far
this
away
is
from
weird.
Derek. Let's go.
Right. I definitely think it's haunting him and he's feeling a certain type of way.
Okay.
And he does want to move, maybe run away or just don't get
And
caught
yeah.
up anything else. So.
It's a little regretful. I mean, he's crazy, got the lighting, but definitely.
You know, actually, I have a question for you. Just like random question.
Shoot.
Outside of your own character, which character is one of your favorites to watch?
Favorite to watch? I love Yelena. I mean,
Oh yeah, then your sex.
I mean, come on.
Can we
it-
go back to that
it's-
sex scene in the church?
Well, it's not my character, but it's kind of the female version of my character, and she's really dynamic. You know, you get to see her feelings, you get to see her angry, conniving, all sorts of different angles for her character, which I enjoy watching.
Yeah, she did a great job this evening in tonight's
Yes.
episode. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That scene with her mom was
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
oh my
Can we
goodness,
talk
it was
about the
amazing.
sex scene in church last season though? Because now he's here. I mean, that was a.
Do you guys know the background story on that?
You know, that's why we're bringing it up.
They built a confessional. We were filming Olivia's funeral scene, so we're in the middle of Hollywood Cemetery, and they bring in a man-made confessional that these guys built on the lot. They bring it out, they truck it in to the cemetery at 12 o'clock in the morning, and we filmed this scene to. We filmed the sex scene in the confessional to Beyonce's.
Drunken Love? Or
Yes, Drunken Love.
Was there
Yes,
any alcohol
in the cemetery?
involved?
Not for me, but I don't drink. I haven't drank in 7 years,
Nice.
but I think Logan had a few. Yeah.
Wow.
It was interesting.
That was a
that's
hot
pretty
scene.
intense.
At least.
Yeah. And speaking of hot scenes, what about the dance number this
Yeah.
episode?
Yeah.
That was spicy.
I thought
Really
that
good,
was
really good.
hot. Yeah.
Always wonderful to see Valerie Ortiz back dancing with everybody else. A little sad that we now have to have another issue with her, though, as far as like her having a heart condition.
yeah.
Because now I'm going, okay, great. Now we're gonna take her off the dance team now, because she's
Bring
been there for
Asha.
like.
Oh.
Well, that we. I already predicted that last episode, though. I knew that was gonna happen.
Okay.
Right. There's no show without Asha, so we knew that was going to happen.
But I thought it was an interesting twist, though, that they were going to take her to Boston. Yeah, that was totally left field. But I also knew that eventually this whole deal thing with Derek and Derek holding out, I honestly didn't realize that it was going to come to his whole Worth situation. I thought the whole time he had a plan for Asha. I thought it was interesting that Lionel is the one that brought it up indirectly, if you will, for lack of better words.
I mean, he did this one here, predicted it, you know.
No, I predicted it.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what? Who was
It's
it?
okay, listen, it's all good. Go ahead, you're the lead host. You can take it. You can take that one.
Don't sit there and act like you're a gentleman,
You
please.
can take that
Please.
one. You can take that
I'm
one.
sorry. He totally gave us that
I know
out
I
there.
did, because I did.
I got he.
Remember I had my moment where it's... Okay, go ahead. But anyway, next.
Anyways.
She's like, I'm not having it.
So anyways, speaking of gentlemen, why don't we talk to the guy that's on the couch right now? How about that? Okay, so I'm skipping all over the place, but since we have you here, we may as well talk to you a little bit about what's going on with Jude and with Zero. First of all, love the speech that you gave to Pete about being a little boy. Got the autograph in there. And you know what, though? Here's the thing. I actually bought the story. I bought the story. I was
Yeah, I was so...
like, oh, how full circle. That's so cute. Maybe this will work. And when Pete was like, yeah.
Not buying it.
Oh, he got me.
As a metrosexual guy over here, you know, when you first got the role on the show, and they was like, hey, man, you're going to be doing some kissing, and, you know, you bring a hot... Can we talk about that on here? Is that to the world or is that private?
No, it's fine.
Okay, well, you bring a hot girlfriend in here, and you see a casting saying you're going to be kissing and opening jeans and unbuckling belts.
I kind of didn't find that out until about the third or fourth episode. But when they came at me with that, they said, "Listen, this is where we're thinking about going with your character." I mean, it was just. It only took me a couple seconds to realize just how dynamic that's going to make Zero. And because at that moment, I just felt like I was getting a little bored. I'm like, this guy's just a womanizer, you know, and just like kind of a liar. And then when they brought that aspect into it, I'm like, wow, this guy's deep. He's got some way deeper issues. He's a bit of a sociopath. Now he's different with every single person he's talking to. So it really just added so many more colors to be able to paint with. And so
you were getting bored sleeping with all those women.
There was a foursome or something that happened in there. I was like, oh man.
But what was, because we actually talked about the fact that, you know, you'd walked in there, you and Brent separately thought you were getting fired, what have you, and afterwards it's a big... Whew.
It
but
was.
What was the conversation when you finally talked to Brent? Like, so, bro,
You want to practice?
It was honestly it kind of was like that. I said, listen, man. I go, if we're gonna have, you know,
oh my God,
if we're gonna have to have chemistry on set, I mean, we're gonna have to hang out. We're gonna be. I mean, if you're in love with someone, I hope that you're best friends with them at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
And so it's like, I'm like, man, we gotta hang out. We just gotta get to know each other. Let's go play golf. Let's go shoot some hoops. And that's it, man. He's such a great guy, though. Yeah, I mean, because that's kind of what these guys are. They're two guys. You know, there's not really that much feminine quality. They were. I mean, I don't know about Zero how long he's been doing what, but but I mean, they're two guys. They're man's, and you know, you get to know them that way.
I must say, I have to commend you on, you know, going at this role for like 110%, I'd say, you know, because something like that might scare off a lot of actors. Yeah. And for you to take that and embrace it and take it on full force, you know, kudos to you for that.
That was my requirement. I hit him up and like, listen, man, if we're going to do this, we're going to go 110%. We're not going to half-ass it, because I don't want to be called out as somebody who's like faking this or doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm at the end of the day, I'd like to consider myself an artist. And so therefore, I want to create. Let's create this relationship. Let's create the history. Let's create the future with these two people together. And really, you know, it's a story that deserves to be told.
Speaking of, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, now, do you think though? I mean, obviously, you can't tell us everything, but as much as Zero has his own issues that he's working through, do you see them really actually having a legitimate future?
Do I see that? You know, it's
tough.
You
hate
know,
I can't now.
Yeah, I can't really divulge too much. We're gonna find out just how the season goes. But Zero, we're gonna find out a lot about Zero's past.
Okay, that's awesome.
And sort of get more of a history on Zero that will help you understand the dynamics of the relationship. You know.
Okay. Well, you know what I really loved about this episode, too, is when we actually got to see Jude talking to the agent, whose name is... real name.
Jonathan Bennett.
Okay, Jonathan Bennett, which, by the way, when he first came on the screen, guys, I was like... is that a Jonas? I don't know why I thought he was a Jonas brother.
Yeah.
Forgive me, sorry, younger ladies who love the Jonases.
Totally not a Jonas.
Don't cut me. But anyway, I love that he had that moment where he was talking about who his ex was and that whole awkward. Well, he's not really my ex, but he's only because I know I've had that conversation at some point in my life where you're like, well, okay. But anyways, after he passed that, and just, I don't know his exact verbiage, but when he was just saying how it takes a long time to get over somebody that you're truly in love with, especially like you didn't even realize you could be that.
I didn't even realize I was his first guy on guy.
Yeah. Did you not?
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You figured that he was more the, the aggressor and, scooped up on this guy, but.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's like anything else with the first, whether it be the first person you kiss, the first person.
Anybody you lose virginity to, Misty.
Why does it always have to be sex with you?
I mean,
Put it back in your pants. Put it back in your pants. I'm going for the emotional aspect here. You're killing me. So anyways, no, but I just feel like that just makes you so much more vulnerable. And the cool thing I think about the relationship between him and Zero, for all we know, this is his first relationship with a man as far as legitimacy, not being at a party and, being messed up and experimenting, but actually having a relationship. So to have two firsts, that's just... that's room for a lot of emotions to happen. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I mean, that's my thing about you lose your virginity. The first person you lose virginity with, everyone, it's a certain attachment.
Well, yeah, you're right.
That's what my thought
true.
was. You lose it. You like, oh my gosh, you never forget that person.
Right.
Okay.
So anyway, kill it. Okay, let's get back into the show a little bit, guys. I do want to talk a bit about the conversation Yelena had with her mom. And it was actually really hurtful. I understand why Yelena was so upset to see it from her mom's perspective and to think that you're doing something really good for your child and trying to protect them from something, only to find out years later that you did the exact opposite and completely damaged your child. That's got to be so heartbreaking.
That's tough, not to mention that, we sometimes forget that parents, our mothers and our fathers don't have a handbook like, hey, this is how to be a mom or dad. So, they're thinking they're doing the right thing and not realizing the effect they're having on their child. But then for the child to grow up and resent her so much, she totally resents her mom.
Oh, yeah, could you blame her?
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I'm wondering if she stopped to think how, how her mom felt and why her mom made those decisions.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm hoping that throughout the season we see their relationship kind of, I don't know, work itself out in some shape or form. At least that's what I'm hoping for.
I think we're getting a big reveal of where she came from, Yelena, and why she is the way she is, and how she acts with other people, and maybe she got that from her father. Her father was abusive, and therefore, and then I'm sure she has attributes from her mother. But I think we're getting a full history lesson on where she's from.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm glad you actually said that because I never really thought of that as far as attributes from her father. As much as you can resent somebody growing up as a child, somehow you just accidentally pick up certain behaviors. Usually
the worst ones too.
And it doesn't affect you till later in life. You'd be surprised. I mean, you'd be fine, and then all of a sudden, 24 hits, and you're like, why? Oh, that's why I'm an asshole.
Boom.
Okay, so I know you probably can't, reveal too much, but, is this something similar that we may see, from Zero? You did say we'll see a little bit of his history.
Yeah, we're gonna see some history. We're gonna see some ins and outs of why he is the way he is. Because I and also, on the second season, Zero said, relationships aren't his thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, we're going to get an insight.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay.
I mean,
I promise.
My prediction...
It's going to be huge, too.
Yeah, never mind. I'm saying my prediction is there's got to be a heartbreak somewhere in there, but I'm sure it's probably bigger than that.
Yeah. Well, that's what she said. But.
Anyways, the last thing to wrap up, Yelena, I wanted to say was her mother was, though, frustrating me because she kept on trying to push Dad on her. I thought that was so weird. First of all, I didn't realize that they were still together.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And then for her to be like, oh, when your dad walks you down the aisle, and then when your dad, I was like, what?
Daddy's coming soon.
God.
He's coming.
You think?
Yeah, he's gonna have to. He's gonna pop up.
I want to see this. Yeah.
Because they're gonna have that confrontation. That's prediction. That's prediction.
Let's just save that for later.
All right. So then let's just talk about the deal that they're striking with. Finally, we get to see the Baldwin. I was like, when is he gonna happened? Did you by any chance get a chance to work with him?
I didn't. No.
No.
No. I spoke with him a few times. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, table read, stuff like that. But no, I didn't have any scenes with him.
Oh, bummer. Anyways, yeah, I'm very interested to see what comes of his character. I don't even know what his character is, but just because he's a Baldwin, I'm like, he's gonna be bad. He's gonna be bad. I don't know. Ooh, but that just actually made something click in my mind. You know how Sloane had a bodyguard or what have you, and even from the get-go, I was like,
that's a little suspect, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as the type of dude who would think to hire a bodyguard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm wondering who he worked. Oh, Oscar. Never mind. Answer my own question. Sorry. Glad this is a great show. Anyway, but yeah, where was I going with that? Just basically that I thought the bodyguard was going to be working somewhere with Jackson, but I don't think that anymore. So we're going to change that.
I would like to touch a little bit on the fact that Zero now becomes captain of the Devils.
Yeah.
Why you hate Rob? What's your beef with Rob, man?
Right.
What's your beef with Rob?
Oh
yeah, I forgot you smashed his girl in the second season. So there's a little bit of history there.
Yeah, we're Eskimo brothers. No, I don't have any personal beef with Rob because Rob would beat the shit out of me.
We need to Instagram that, chop that up, put that on Instagram.
Yeah. Zero and Rob, they kind of go at it. I think Rob, since Rob was the captain of the Devils, that's and where Zero came from. Zero's has more championships than him, and I mean, in hindsight, you'd kind of consider Zero as bringing a championship to the Devils as well. I mean, they weren't winning without him, right?
Right. He just got a big ego.
Yeah, he's got a big ego about it, but that's kind of what it takes to be the best at the same time.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, like, are you kidding me? There's nobody who could beat him. Same with Mike Tyson, those type of guys. Floyd Mayweather. I mean, they're the best of the best, and they'll tell you and put it in your face. But that's the kind of ego it takes sometimes in order to be a champ.
Okay, so
they're not always humble.
Honest question though, he hasn't been there long enough. I don't think to be captain. Do you think that he's qualified to be the captain?
Like I said, he's got more championships than anybody else on the team. So I mean, I do. And and the reason why they even have one was
because of it. Okay.
He was on the team.
Fair enough. How about how he walks in on that dinner at the end of the episode?
I could have gotten a couple more scoring scenes in the
championship.
A couple dunks.
Hold on. Actually, I did want to ask you, can you really play basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can play. I mean, I'm not as good as McKinley is amazing. Rob's a good player as well, but I mean, I can hold my own, 100%.
Did they ever ask you, obviously they brought you in as an actor to act, and if they needed you, they could get a double.
You want to know what the response was?
What?
I'll tell you what. I just happened to be in Spain at the time when I got the phone call from my manager being like, hey, they really love you and they want to bring you in to test, but they have one question. What is it? Can you play basketball? I go, Todd, the only thing you tell them, the only response I want you to tell them is that I can dunk. And he goes, yeah, you can dunk? I go, 100% I can dunk. I can dunk on 9.5 feet. I got that. 9.5 feet all day. Camera doesn't tell,
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
That's how you do it.
But that's it. It worked.
Nice. Interesting.
They did give me a basketball trainer twice a week, though.
Oh, did they really?
I had to work on my form.
Oh.
The dunks ain't enough is what they were saying.
So wait, then are we going to actually see more basketball action going on during the season?
Yeah, I mean, we see some basketball action. I mean, we saw a lot in season 2. I mean, for the chase for the ring. I mean, but there's definitely some basketball scenes in here.
Okay. Because I feel like we saw it here and there, but not really. And I get that this show was obviously about story, but it's just like, can these guys play?
Yeah. Well, all the the extras are all a lot of them are ex pro ball players and stuff like that. Oh, we have a great. I don't think I can tell you. Well, we do have.
It's coming.
We do have a great basketball scene. Now that I think about it,
okay.
It's awesome, pretty awesome. Yeah, it was great to film.
That was such a tease. We have a. Never mind.
Well, what's your relationship with James? How are you guys?
James is like a mother and a father. He's always there for us, and any questions that I have, playing Zero. I get 98%. I get a lot of love, and occasionally there's that 2%, you know, or people who are like, how could you do this? Why would you play a bisexual character? How could you go both ways and bring religion into it? And so sometimes it's the first time I've ever been bullied in my life.
Yeah,
and it made me have a whole new respect for bullying and that whole thing. And now I can see how it can be difficult for others to come out of the closet and not be true to who they really are. And James is there because James has been in that situation, and James, you know, is there to comfort me and tell me, you know, exactly, you know, these thoughts and feelings that I have and this animosity I might have towards others. And it takes a lot, just even as a person. This is just the character I'm playing, but people take it serious.
Right.
And they'll come after you serious. And so...
so like hate tweeting you and stuff like that? Or?
A couple, really not anymore. But at first, yes. When it was a first, everybody was shocked. People were devastated over it.
Wow.
Do you get hit on a lot? Send a drink. I want to send a drink over to him.
I do all right.
Laura just texted me. She said, "Are you going to show your abs?"
No, come on.
She didn't want to say it in front of your girl, so she texted me. She's like, "You going to show your abs?"
I'm working on another character. I'm trying to put on 60 pounds.
Oh, no abs today, girl.
Oh, man. So then what was some of the positive responses that you've gotten maybe from either the gay community or just other people in general?
Yeah, a lot of people, you know, thank you so much for playing this character. I've dealt with some of the same situations and gone through some of those same emotions. So it's hit home for a lot of people, and those, I mean, that's where my heart is. I'm so happy to just affect anyone, not only positive but negative. You know, you want people to feel the character, whether they hate him or love him, but also respect that I'm playing a character, and it's, you know, it's not necessarily, it's not me.
Right. Yeah. So with Jude and I want to call him Brent. Jude Zero. I'm getting all my names confused. Like with their relationship, because obviously right now you just keep interfering with everything that he's doing. Yeah, just that jealous, like just coming in the way.
I think Zero interferes in everybody's life.
You know, going back to last episode, I like how he unnecessarily, when he's doing his photo shoot, right, with all the ladies, and it's like his new underwear line. Do you like my new underwear? Let me just flash you my hippo. Does this entice you? Do you like this? I was like, put some bronzer on that.
That was all natural.
It's like so random. Anyways, total shout out to that. Anyway, let's go back into talking about the actual show. So, let's hit up Kyle a little bit. Yeah. Talk about her. What's going on with 50 Shades of Kyle?
I love Kyle. Every time she steps into like the room, she just brightens it up with her personality, and I love watching her. So I'm excited to see what happens next.
Yeah. First of all, she cracks me up because she's over here. She's still bossing Raquel around. I'm like, girl, you need to calm down.
Go get me a beer.
Wifey.
She's great.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
What is she like on set?
It's funny because I feel her acting is amazing on camera and on show, but in person it's even more. It's like it's 10 times more, and I'm like, oh, can we film this? Just her day to day is hilarious.
Well, she's an original AfterBuzzer.
She is.
So we're gonna show her some love.
Nice. Yeah, OG. Yeah, going back to the book though, not book. I'm thinking of 50 Shades show.
$5 million.
Yes, but don't you guys think that's a little suspect? Okay, first of all,
it's very
Teddy's
suspect.
Stupid. He's so stupid.
I love him. He's great. He cracks me up. Yeah. Steven is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
He was on One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill. I still love him on that show. Yeah,
he's awesome.
But yeah, I was gonna say his character's stupid. And I'm wondering what's like really going on as far as if this is actually gonna be something that gets made.
It sounds like a porn to me. Like with the stick figures and everything's a sex scene and like
something.
It's kind of the reality of Hollywood, right? No? I mean, you got to get producers like that all the time.
Yeah,
coming after girls and saying, "Oh, I got this, I got that," all the time.
Yeah.
And they probably just have a little sex book of.
Here are the positions.
And the fact is, he never even met the producer.
No.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's really going on?
Right.
Yeah. That's very suspect. Ooh.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I don't know. Did we miss anything else? What else happened this episode that I am not covering right now. I know Lionel for me at this point.
Yeah, Lionel.
And this is just because it's the way things are going, but I feel like she's a little bit one-dimensional at this point because her only focus is just get Derek, and I'm just going to be a bitch to everybody else.
She's such a bitch.
Yeah, but remember what happened at the end of season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, she kind of has good reason to be a bitch. No?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, and I guess now at the same time, too, she's being threatened with having the team sold.
Now she's wearing the pants of the boss, you know? She's got to...
But do you think she really is qualified, though? Because you mean the dude even said, like, you're a Hollywood actress. Like, why the hell?
No, but she can act like she's qualified.
There you go. That's true.
I can act like I play basketball.
This is true. This is
Very true.
That doesn't mean the team isn't going to go running right into the ground, though.
No. Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I mean, do you guys think that this sale is actually going to go through?
I mean, she got 10%.
I think so because Asha is gonna be back. That's what I think. But the sale you're talking about. Well,
Yeah.
I definitely think Derek's gonna sign, the deal. But the sale, I do think I'm hoping it goes through. Cause,
This guy walked in on them eating dinner.
Right.
Are you gonna
Very sneaky?
Are you gonna tell somebody? Are you gonna go
Of course
back?
he is.
You're gonna be buddy with Lionel.
Zero.
He's gonna sleep with Lionel. That's what he's sleeping with.
No. I don't see that happening.
I can sleep that with Lionel.
I definitely don't see that.
You're gonna look. He's bi on the show, so he's okay. And Jude's gonna get mad. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. James
Nobody is off
in.
limits, but everybody's out of bounds.
There you go. No, but Jude, I feel like, what he could do is actually go tell Jude, just so Jude can go tell Lionel. I don't know how that'll
that can maybe work. Okay, but
make something
happen.
happen.
I see Jude walking in, him smashing Lionel on her desk. That's what I predict.
What is
He
sex
made
again?
that up
This
in
is
his mind. He has
before,
a
right?
fantasy going on
They had
there.
sex in the chapel. Everything is off limits now. When I talk sex, we're talking hit the floor. It's the hottest season ever. Never mind.
Somebody should hire him to do PR for VH1. Ratings up.
I'm sorry. You seen that? Never mind. You seen all the wet women at the fire truck?
He literally wrote Wet Woman, though.
Because that's
I
what
wrote Hot Dance. He wrote Wet Woman.
I mean, listen. That was a hot scene. A lot of women wet and riled and.
So tell me about the number. Like, did you catch any of the dance?
No. I'd seen some wet women and a fire truck.
They were putting out fires.
And that's it. That's all I remember. And some music was playing.
I'm really glad that this show caters to both the male and the female audience.
It
We
truly
read the
does.
comments. We love all the comments out there. Appreciate all the love.
All right. Yes, and at the same time, if you are watching live, again, don't forget to tweet hashtag ABTV. Hit the floor, and then if you have questions for Adam, we can always ask them for you.
Shoot.
Yeah. I'll say you don't have. Oh, we'll be nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I miss anything else, guys?
Can I ask him a question?
Yeah, you can ask. Go away.
Outside of Hit the Floor,
Yeah.
any movies, anything we can look forward to?
Yeah, just finished a film, Married Before Christmas, that will come out before next Christmas. Also, I did a film. Sorry, there's a couple. Another one.
Illicit.
Illicit
With McKinley.
Freeman. Yes, that was a.
Was that a coincidence? Or was one of you like, hey, bro, there's just audition, you should go
They're looking
to.
for a white guy with abs.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, that's sort of how it is, Try to keep it all in the family
That's
as
dope.
much as
That's
possible.
dope,
you
yeah.
know? And then another film I did with Datari Turner.
Oh, wow. Datari's the man.
Yeah, Datari is the man. Yeah, called Supermodel.
Oh, you was in that? Oh, you played the? Oh, I'm the director.
Yeah, I played the.
You want to kick Megan Good out the crib?
Oh no, that's Video Girl.
Oh,
But that was
Girl,
also
like,
Datari
oh,
Turner.
Yeah, the Datari. I know he did that, so I'm thinking like,
yeah.
well, because it was.
But I did. I played Shark.
Yeah,
Yeah, I played the director.
You're a good-looking white guy. Because I was watching that movie with Megan Good, like, girl.
Yeah. That was the first project I did
Oh,
with Datari.
you killed that.
Datari gave me a phone call for this other project. But yeah, it's staying busy. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
When did
that's
you-
crazy.
So when did you notice like your acting career? Because I know you started modeling first. When did acting like really start picking up for you?
Well, I started both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And then I was in a theater arts program in New York, and modeling stuff took off, and really just about 5 years. Video Girl was my first film. That was like my second week of auditioning.
What?
Any groupies out there haven't
Nice.
seen that movie, make sure y'all see Video Gore. Classic movie about the thoughtism behind the camera in Hollywood.
So that was my first film, and then kind of went from there. Did some Law and Order. Just went on
And now you're here.
Stayed busy, and now I'm here. Yeah, I can't complain.
Nice.
All on Hollywood. I'm driving down Sunset Boulevard like, hey, look at this guy. Look at this
Not
nipple.
bad, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the promotion's great.
They killing it out
They did
there.
a great job.
Are you still doing a lot of the modeling still, or?
No, that stuff is on the back burner. If there's a couple good projects, endorsement deals, I'm around. You got my number, my Instagram.
But the acting is more so your focus now.
100%.
That's
I
awesome.
want to make my own films. I want to tell my own stories.
That's dope.
I've been writing for years, and that's definitely my next move.
Any person in particular that you see yourself working with in the future that you would like to?
Working with, wow. As an actor?
Yeah, who would you like to work with?
I'm a huge Josh Brolin fan.
Oh, yeah.
Sicario was pretty amazing with Benicio del Toro.
That movie was crazy.
Amazing actor. John. Who am I thinking of? God, I'm gonna have a brain fart.
we have those. No worries. We
Yeah.
have those all the time.
But yes, there's plenty of people I want to work with, of course.
Okay.
So before we started, she said something about Paris. What's your
Yeah.
connection?
Paris.
What's up with that?
Paris.
I was born in France. I was born in Paris. My mother went to college in Paris. My grandfather studied over there with Fidel Sassoon, did business over there. And kind of from a Cajun upbringing in Texas. And I just happened to be born over there, stayed over there for a little while. I've always gone back and forth
Do you speak?
throughout my life.
A little bit?
Let the girls all step to the side. Let me get the hoses.
Easy.
Say again?
No, un petit peu.
Wait, I think I need more. I don't know what I want you to say, but I would like you to say something.
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
Now I've been working on my Portuguese.
He's like, no.
No.
My Portuguese is getting real good.
I mean, you can give us a sample.
No, cala a boca. Cala a boca, me beija.
Oh. I have no idea what he just said, but it sounded.
Shut up and kiss me.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to repeat that one, but okay.
That's crazy, man.
That's
Damn.
pretty
I
awesome,
can't
though.
believe you a shark. Wow.
Yeah, shark. I got the shark name and Zero, right?
Yeah.
I got a couple good names.
Nice. All right, guys. So, have I missed anything else in the show?
I mean, Sloane. What's gonna happen to Sloane?
Girl, she's getting kidnapped.
Ooh,
Yes.
This is scary.
I mean, obviously, I think it's somebody the Oscars sent on
Of
over.
course. Or
And-
or Lionel. No, it has to be.
No,
Oscar.
It has to be
please.
Oscar.
You know what I think is interesting though too is that for 2.2 seconds I saw the moment that Lionel came walking in on both Yelena and Sloane and whatever she said to them. For 2 seconds I was like, wow, that almost you guys have something in common. Like you might actually have to join forces.
Yeah.
Very true. Interesting.
Yeah. Yelena with those eye rolls, she was just like, I told you.
I mean, I love that about the show. It's that you can get two people from opposite ends of the spectrum, and they might have to join forces. I mean,
Right.
the writers do such a great job of, kind of keeping us guessing all the
Right,
time.
yeah.
Right.
Even us as actors, like
Right.
we're like, no way, that's where we're going. Especially Jude and I. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was gonna happen, but okay.
We're doing it now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man,
But they do a great job, and that's what storytelling is,
definitely.
And do you find yourself oftentimes too when you actually watch the full completed episode, you're like, oh, is that why I was doing that? Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, 100%. I mean, watching it really solidifies everything, especially since we're shooting in a block schedule,
Right.
2 episodes at a time. You're trying, and especially for Zero, who's a sociopath who's talking to one person one way and another way. He's nice here, mean here, conniving there, and so to see it all come together on screen is really a treat.
Nice. Yeah. We're all like, yeah, okay, this is fantastic. I'm trying to think of anything else. Like, I feel like we've talked about everything this episode. Am I good?
We good after
We're
the murder.
good.
I mean, after the kidnapping, I just want to know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
He can't tell us.
I really just want to start making up stuff.
You totally could. You totally could. No. I'm going to put you on the spot then for a second, just because I know fans love the opportunity to get to know their favorite characters 100%. And people a little bit more. Are there any like fun stories maybe you could share with us? And I'm sure you get that all the time. But on set, as far as something like one of us would be like, oh no, really, like that happens?
Well, you got the cemetery story. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much the ultimate right there. Let's see, what's another one? I mean, at one point, one of our first basketball scenes where we're playing basketball, I had him I'm like, oh yeah, lower the rim a couple,
really?
A couple inches, a couple feet, and let me practice a couple dunks, and first of all, we have a whole crowd, of stand-ins in the stadium, and they're all watching us because they have nothing else to do, so they're just going to watch the guys playing basketball. But I kind of like clear the court off for myself, and I'm working on a dunk, and all of a sudden, of course, the first one I go up there to do, I come down funny and twist my ankle.
Where's his agent?
And it's a bad ankle that I have.
Were they mad at you for that?
I've got 8 screws in my left ankle.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I thought I was gonna be done.
Like damn.
But I pulled through, man.
Hit the floor for sure.
Exactly what happened. I literally hit the floor. Literally hit the floor.
So what's like the craziest thing a fan has ever done? Whether it be like run up to you and ask you out, kiss your feet, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's that crazy. Of course, yeah. There's
kiss your feet.
There's,
I don't know. Girls do some random stuff.
You in the tub over there, like.
Well, I mean, the craziest stuff is on like my Facebook fan page. I had a girl going on there. Oh my God, it was a bit of a problem, but it was a Russian girl saying that she already had one of my kids, and she's pregnant
baby mama.
She's pregnant with another one of my kids, and sending photos of her in lingerie pregnant.
Oh wow! I was like, where was I when this happened?
But I mean, full paragraph, like just stories of like this like background history that didn't make sense,
right.
Of course, but that and she was really trying to get money out of me.
Yeah. Wow! Wow! Okay.
Because you're a piece of you're a piece of crap. I can't believe you're not taking care of your kid. I'm like, whoa!
Damn.
And it's sad. I mean, I don't know if this is real or what.
Right.
I bet your DM is popping. It goes down your DM for sure.
Wow.
She's like, no, I got the code. I got their password. I'll check it out.
Well, how do you think I met her?
She gave you that eye.
She's like, you're right.
She's like,
I'm kidding. We met playing volleyball in Santa Monica.
Aww, cute.
That's what's up.
All right, guys. So we're winding down on time, but we do have room for news and gossip. So let's get into that a little bit.
AFTERBUZZ TV.
So this is always the fun part, right? Because I always like to have pictures and videos and cool stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, if we could have our engineer pull up some of the pictures.
Oh, his baby picture. Oh, wow.
No, it's not a baby picture. I should have looked. I don't know if our engineer has anything queued up yet.
Oh, it's the pregnant girl.
Right.
I hope not.
All right. Well, while our engineer queues up the pictures, maybe we can just talk about our predictions.
Okay.
Cool.
You wanna go, Cameron?
Oh, predictions. He's gonna smash Lionel.
Good Lord.
Your boy McKinley's gonna get Asha on the team. Him and Germany gonna get into a fight or something.
Whoa.
Can you not pound the table?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, McKinley and Germany, it ain't over with though. It's gonna come to one of them dying or falling off a cliff or something.
Falling off a cliff?
Something's gonna happen between McKinley and German. Asha's gonna get back with McKinley. Like I said, he's gonna smash Lionel. Jude's gonna walk in, and that's what I'm
Okay.
I think he just kind of gave predictions for all of us. No, I'm kidding. I think that I'm hoping that Yelena and her mom kind of mend fences at some point. I also think that German and Derek are gonna have it out, but I think German's gonna be on some psycho killer man type thing. So
I did it once.
But I don't know. I'm hoping he gets caught or he goes to jail or something. Because I honestly want to see Asha and Derek together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I totally think that German is just going to go crazy and someone is going to find out what he does because right now he can't really control himself. And I also think that Terrence and Jelena are going to buy the Devils because if he can't play basketball anymore,
that's what on them.
Right.
Yeah. And then
Jules going to be pissed.
He's going to want to leave.
Going to be pissed.
Because he's the man now as he captain, but now Terrence is over him now.
That's your
boss. Kick him off the team. Just get rid of him.
Back. You're going back to Cleveland.
Oh, as long as LeBron's there.
Hey, I'm from Ohio, so please, we welcome you back, man. We need that ring in real life, too.
No, I was just going to say, I do think that as soon as German finds out that Asha's going to be back on the Devil Girls, but because of Derek, that's what's going to send him over the edge. And his next person he's going after is Derek.
Yep. So we agree on that.
Done.
Yeah. So Derek. Oh, well. That's not Derek.
That's where you're pulling up. That's horrible.
You know, I always like to do, it's like our version of TBT, but it's not.
Yeah, but Kinley got a way better one up there.
How old were you in this pick?
I have probably like 20.
I don't know. Can
21.
everybody at home see our image? Can we push play?
No, please don't press play.
Ready.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Press play, engineer.
Oh my
Our engineer
God.
must have walked away from.
No way. Can't believe this.
Give us a
is
pick
even-
at the Wait, hold on.
Right, oh, you hit him with the Brad Pitt. You hit him with the
Blue Steel. That's Ferrari right there. That's Ferrari. Oh my God.
Like, is that how models audition?
He's like,
I've seen it. I know what's going on up there.
What's the tattoo you got? What's the tattoo?
Little French on there.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, just
really
in
good,
case.
He ran over there like, oh.
Anyways, that's our fun just throwback video. Just
That was a
because-
good one.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
That was good.
That was a classic.
If you want to
It
redeem
was a
yourself
classic.
and do another one for us right
Oh,
now,
perfect.
it's totally okay.
I'm putting on 60 pounds, so that'll never happen again.
Are you really though? Or,
No.
You got a contract with James. Like, wait a minute, hold up, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, quick question. I know we're running out of time here, but you know how is it? How did you get actually? I guess scouted. Is there a backstory to that?
Not really. I mean, I've been approached since I was like 15. Kept saying no. My dad was a bit in the business. Did some modeling, some acting, commercials, and stuff like that. And it was always he never really wanted me into it. I was playing sports, and then but I'd taken theater since I was 12. Anyway, I was kind of burnt out. And after high school, they asked me to come for the summer. Agency in New York said, "Hey, we want to fly you and your father here." We went, and my dad said, "Okay, if you go into theater arts school and you can maybe make some money doing this modeling thing to pay for your own school, you can try it for the summer." And within the first month, I was really fortunate. I don't know if it happens like this or not. I just kind of fell into it, but. Mario Testino found me, and I ended up doing a Gucci campaign, Valentino campaign, D Squared, Dolce, all this stuff. I didn't even know what the brands were. Wow. They were like Gucci. I'm like, I think I heard Biggie Smalls say that song. Wow. And then the next phone call was, "Hey, you got Valentino," and I go, "I'm so sorry, but what is Valentino?"
Wow, models dream about that.
Yeah,
right.
That's how life always works,
Very
though, isn't
fortunate.
it?
Yeah, you never know. It worked out.
We do actually have a few other pictures. I don't know if my engineer has
God.
them. No, they're modeling pictures. No, they're not bad pictures. It's a current-ish photo.
Okay.
I just don't know if they're prepared because I keep.
are not prepared, and we got a record.
Oh, boo. All right. Well, you got lucky.
Got out of
Thank
there.
you so much,
Yes.
buddy.
All right. All right, guys. Well, at home, thank you so much for joining us here for the Hit the Floor After Show. I am Alikona Bradford. You can find me at Boys and Beauty 01. Look for my channel on YouTube, Boys and Beauty with Alikona, and then I will pass it on off.
Hi, I'm Lauren Curgis, and you can catch me at That Chick LC on Instagram and Twitter.
All right, guys. Janeisha John. Follow me on all social media at Janeisha_Miss VI.
Cameron Penny, Instagram at Cameron Penny, partying with this guy.
Go for it.
Adam Senn, Instagram, Adam Senn, SENN, and Twitter is AdamSenn_1.
Hit the floor, baby.
And tell all your fans, thank you
Hit
so
it.
much for watching.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
Oh, thank you guys so much for watching AfterBuzz TV.
Woo!
Boom.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. Mwah. Good night.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.